We should not be divided. The family of God should be one-sided. Different groups are the poops and smell really bad too. If you see someone left out, go find out what they're all about. Ask questions and be kind. Be of one mind. Ask, what would Jesus do? Did he divide? Did he show pride? When someone needed a friend, did he run and hide? No, and neither should you. Be brave, bridge the gap, and put on your friendly cap. Oh, what do I see? It's time for this next episode of WFET.
Yo, 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 yo. Huh? Yo, yo.
And now it's time for everyone's favorite game show, Would You Eat It? Would you? In Mexico, they're called chapulines. Can jump 20 times their own body length. John the Baptist ate them. It rhymes with mass shopper. Grasshopper. Now the question is, would you eat it? Would you?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Little John from Big Al's Auto Mart / Chicken. You heard me right, ladies and gentlemen. I might be chopping car prices, but I'm also chopping chicken. Chop, chop. That's right, I know karate, and I know 3 other Japanese words too. You guys better watch out. I'm coming for you. Selling you a car. Like I said, 3s of cars. We have 1 car, 1 truck, 1 van. Still haven't sold anything yet because you guys haven't came see me. So come and see me today, ladies and gentlemen. But today, and today only, my wife is making chicken. So we're chopping chicken. That's right, you heard me right. My wife. Because I do this out of my backyard. That's right, I got the most state-of-the-art 2-car garage you can imagine. It has an electric garage door opener. That's it. So, come on down and see the 3 cars I have showed in my 2-car garage at Big Al's Auto. Come on in. We'll sit you down, have some dinner with us. Maybe if you actually buy the car, we might watch a movie with you. I might friend you on Facebook. I might stalk you just a little bit. Not really, though, because that would be mean. But like I said, no matter your age, come see me today. You'll be the coolest kid rolling into your school in either a car, a truck, or a minivan. If you want one of those 3, you'll be in one of those tonight, chopping it down. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Al's Auto, Little John. I will see you later.
Now the star-belly sneeches had bellies with stars. The plain-belly sneeches had none upon theirs. Those stars weren't so big, they were really so small. You might think such a thing wouldn't matter at all. But because they had stars, all the star-belly sneeches would brag. We're the best kind of sneech on the beaches. With their snoots in the air, they would sniff and they'd snort. We'll have nothing to do with the plain-belly sort. And whenever they met some when they were out walking, they'd hike right on past them without even talking. When the star-belly children went out to play ball, could a plain belly get in the game? Not at all. You only could play if your bellies had stars, and the plain belly children had none upon theirs. When the star belly sneeches had frankfurter roasts, or picnics or parties or marshmallow toasts, they never invited the plain belly sneeches. They left them out cold in the dark of the beaches. They kept them away, never let them come near, and that's how they treated them year after year. Then, one day it seems, while the plain belly sneeches were moping and doping alone on the beaches, just sitting there wishing their bellies had stars, a stranger zipped up in the strangest of cars. "My friends," he announced, in a voice clear and keen, "my name is Sylvester McMonkey McBean, and I've heard of your troubles. I've heard you're unhappy, but I can fix that. I'm the fix-it-up chappie. I've come here to help you. I have what you need, and my prices are low, and I work at great speed, and my work is 100% guaranteed." Then quickly Sylvester McMonkey McBean put together a very peculiar machine, and he said, "You want stars like a star-belly sneech? My friends, you can have them for just $3 each. Just pay me your money and hop right aboard." So they clambered inside, then the big machine roared, and it clonked, and it bonked, and it jerked, and it burked, and it bopped them about, but the thing really worked. When the plain belly sneeches popped out, they had stars. They actually did. They had stars upon theirs. Then they yelled at the ones that had stars at the start. "We're exactly like you. You can't tell us apart. We're all just the same now, you snooty old smarties. And now we can go to your frankfurter parties." "Good grief," groaned the ones who had stars at the first. "We're still the best sneeches, and they are the worst. But now, how in the world will we know?" They all frowned. "If which kind is what, or the other way round?" Then up came McBean with a very sly wink, and he said, "Things are not quite so bad as you think, so you don't know who's who. That is perfectly true, but come with me, friends. Do you know what I'll do? I'll make you again the best sneeches on beaches, and all it will cost you is $10 eaches." "Belly stars are no longer in style," said McBean. "What you need is a trip through my star-off machine. This wondrous contraption will take off your stars so you won't look like sneeches who have them on theirs." And that handy machine, working very precisely, removed all the stars from their tummies quite nicely. Then with snoots in the air they paraded about, and they opened their beaks and they let out a shout. "We know who is who now. There isn't a doubt.
Yeah.
The best kind of sneeches are sneeches without." Then, of course, those with stars all got frightfully mad. To be wearing a star now was frightfully bad. Then, of course, old Sylvester McMonkey McBean invited them into his star-off machine. Then, of course, from then on, as you probably guess, things really got into a horrible mess. All the rest of that day on those wild screaming beaches, the fix-it-up chappie kept fixing up sneeches. Off again, on again, in again, out again. Through the machine they raced round and about again, changing their stars every minute or two. They kept paying money, they kept running through, until neither the plain nor the star bellies knew whether this one was that one, or that one was this one, or which one was what one, or what one was who. Then when every last cent of their money was spent, the fix-it-up chappie packed up and he went. And he laughed as he drove in his car up the beach. "They never will learn. No, you can't teach a sneech." But McBean was quite wrong, I'm quite happy to say, that the sneeches got really quite smart on that day, the day they decided that sneeches are sneeches, and no kind of sneech is the best on the beaches. That day all the sneeches forgot about stars, and whether they had one or not upon theirs.
Hey kids, it's time for Ken's Joke of the Week. Do you know why fish swim in salt water? Because pepper makes them sneeze.
Hey everybody, it's me again. Who writes this stuff? Can you guys believe that they let him have a stick? I think the producers on this show should be fired. All of them. What do you guys think? Should Gary be playing with a stick? I don't think so. Alright, it's time for today's Gotta Know It. Today's Gotta Know It. Don't try to keep anybody out. Including is what Jesus is all about. Pretty easy, right? Do you guys want to be included in this? I don't. That thing's gonna kill somebody. All right, everybody on your feet. We're gonna see how loud we can do this. One more time. Don't try and keep anybody out. Including is what Jesus is all about. You guys want to be included, right? With friends or hanging out with other people. You don't want them to push you away. I want to push him away. But you guys don't want to be pushed away. One more time, as loud as you can. Don't try and keep anybody out. Including is what Jesus is all about. I can't believe he even has a stick. What are we supposed to do with this? One more time, guys. Everybody up, everybody loud. I want to be able to hear you in the back. Just off to the right there. Right there, you. I want to hear you. Here it goes again. Don't try and keep anybody out. Including is what Jesus is all about. A stick? Really? I don't know. I don't know about any of this. Well, till next week, today's Gotta Know It.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Little John from Big House / Little John's Auto Mart / Chicken Mart / Lawn Care. That's right. So today I'm going to help you guys with your memory verse. It's going to be in 1 Corinthians 1:10. All right? And it says, you should not be divided. All right? So let's try this again. 1 Corinthians 1:10 says, you should not be divided. You shouldn't do that. Divided. Well, if we're not supposed to be divided, how should we be? That's right. Good job. All right? So, 1 Corinthians 1:10 says, you should not be divided into different groups. All right? You guys got that? Okay. So we're going to go from the top of 1 Corinthians 1:10 says, you should not be divided into different groups, but be completely joined together. All right? So we're going to go from the top. 1 Corinthians 1:10 says, you should not be divided into different groups, but be completely joined together. All right? So here's the church. Here's the steeple. Turn it over and all the people. Right? Sorry. All right. We're going to do one more time. Just to end on a high note. Team leaders, pay attention. We're going to go loud and strong. 1 Corinthians 1:10 is, you should not be divided into different groups, but be completely join together. Ladies and gentlemen, Little John from Big Al's / Little John's Auto / Chicken Mart / Lawn Care. Have a great week.
Oh, hey kids, didn't even see you there. Yeah, you know me, I've just been working so hard and, just getting everything ready for WFET, as you can see. Yeah, the one you just watched. Yeah, that's the one I'm working on right now. Yeah, you see? Today, we're talking about different groups. In the story, the Sneetches, well, they're not real. Yeah, did you think they were real? Yeah, no, they're not real. But it happens a lot in our schools and our homes and our churches, and God doesn't like it. Nope. He doesn't want us to have all different groups, and this group doesn't talk to this group, and this group doesn't talk to this group. He doesn't want that. He wants us all to be together. Doesn't mean you can't have a best friend. Doesn't mean you can't have close friends. It just means that you have to get along with other people. My parents, you know what they used to say? Gary, go clean your room. Well, yeah, that. They said that. But they also said that you don't have to be friends with everyone, but you have to be friendly to everyone. Be friendly. Smile. Say hi. Sit next to them. Do all of those things. All right? That's the challenge this week. And now, something about farting or something? I don't know. I don't write it. I don't.
Hey, do you know how to fart? It's time for I'm So Smart.